Let's see. Says we're streaming, but it also says we're not streaming. So are we streaming or aren't we streaming? Oh my god, it's literally been 9 years. 9 years since I've done this. It's actually crazy. I still literally can't tell. Oh, actually it does say live. Oh my god. Oh my god. Cool. Okay, might have jumped the gun a little bit because I was planning on adjusting the overlay a bit more first, and I just didn't do that. But in my defense, it's like 11:28 and I'm kind of tired. Hi Amanda. Yeah, glad it works. Took a while to remember how to set everything up. Not to bore you with the details, but you have to like jump through a lot of hoops to make the sound work right, where I can hear it and the stream can hear it. How's the music sound? Is it like good volume? Because when I was doing the tests earlier, it kept coming out a little quiet, like too quiet, and I turned it up, but I didn't do another test before I went live, because I'm just throwing caution to the wind. It's good. Cool. Yeah, not louder than me. That's what I wanted. I like for the background track to be like maybe a third as loud. So it's like you can kind of detect it, but you don't really focus on it. I think that's the sweet spot. Not sure if I can actually make this any bigger because I can't grab the controls anymore. So I guess I'll just kind of stick it to the side like that. What's on the menu? I'm glad you asked. I'm probably just gonna do a little bit of doodling because I haven't drawn today, and I haven't drawn my little character in a while, so I guess I'll just do a little doodling. Also, that's cool, the live chat is showing up just fine. So I have the streamer menu on my computer here, off to the side, and then in the corner, I've got the chat. How's it going, chat? That sounds so weird to say. Hey, yo. Did my brushes get kidnapped? What happened? Where are my brushes? Oh, I think I know what happened. Alright, give me my brushes back. I'm supposed to be working on my essay today, but I haven't. I mean, you know. what can you do, right? Work 100% of the time? Nope. Couldn't be me. Alright, give me my dang brushes back. Procreate library, the classic library, and... Ew, actually no, I don't want this. I want the other one. Give me my brushes. Is it this one? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's crazy. So, I don't see any of my brushes right now. Because this is not the... I guess because I hit restore it, like, literally restored it. I think it's the case because I have the delusion that I can do it in just 1 hour as soon as I want to. I remember that feeling. I remember that feeling a lot in college. Just be like, oh, I could start it at like 8 and finish it by like 1. And then I'm up till like 6 a.m. still working on it. Well, I know this is a drawing stream and all, but I haven't actually managed to do any drawing yet. So I'm running into an issue with my brush library. I think it's because... So I have 2 iPads, obviously. And I opened up Procreate on the mini one, and it asked me... It was like, welcome to Procreate 5 point whatever, and it asked me about the brushes, and I was like, oh sure, whatever, do it on the iCloud. But I didn't mean to hit that. I meant to do on my iPad, so I can just have the brushes there already. And I guess that like screwed it up across both devices, because now my brushes are gone. Like, I don't think they're gone, but I did not anticipate this specific problem happening. Oh, well, that's just a double. Because the classic library doesn't have my brushes. Oh my god, I'm just absent-mindedly hitting stuff now. Oh, I'll see if I can fix this quickly. But this really was just immediate derailing. I think I should be able to just grab the files from my files, but I'm gonna turn off the overlay for the iPad for privacy. It'll just be my face. Oh, maybe I should make like a scene that's like the camera but full screen. I'll do that later. Since tomorrow's a holiday, I do plan on streaming again. Today's kind of the test run. Today's the accidentally delete all my brushes and spend the whole stream getting them back test run. So I guess we're just gonna hang out for a few minutes, chill with the music while I try to get my brushes back. Kaise my brushes. Let's see, restore new library. So I guess swap to iCloud. No brushes found in iCloud. Now you listen here. There's no way I just have no brushes now. Because that would be such a pain in the butt to like set those back up. Oh my god. Well, I'll work on this for like another 3 minutes, and then if I can't figure it out, I'll just start drawing with whatever brushes are available, even though I'll definitely hate them. Because I had to like fine tune my brushes for so long to get them to like work with how light-handed I am and just like the right amount of pressure. But I do actually want to draw and not just troubleshoot the whole time, so... At least the music's good. I don't want new library. This is so weird. Let's see, I think picking the least pressure sensitive brush you can find creates good sketches. Like, it frees you to just focus on the shape and think about line weight later. The least pressure sensitive. Oh, I see what you're saying, yeah. Just having the single line weight. It's definitely a look. I consider that like the Jake Wyatt look. Very specific artist. Might give that a go. Alright, yeah. We'll just go for it as is. This one looks alright. Alright, let me turn the overlay back on. There we go. So I haven't used any of these before. I think these are all the new ones they introduced in the latest update. God, I hope my brushes aren't gone. I'm gonna spend all day like resetting that if they're actually gone. Alright, warm-ups. Warm up, warm up, warm up. I was saying this to myself earlier. Usually when I use the iPad, I don't use it horizontal like this. I usually use it vertical. But as you can see, that's not very good screen real estate as far as the stream goes. But it's what's most comfortable because like my wrist has somewhere to go. Like that. But I'll just have to make do. Ew. I don't know if I like that one. I'll use the... Where's that studio pen? Here it is. I'll just use that. Yep. That'll do. Interesting that it rotates with the orientation. You should just draw how it's most comfortable. I mean, I think in terms of the stream, maybe I can manage, especially if I'm just going to be doodling. But yeah, when I'm drawing for real, I definitely go with what's more comfortable. Because in general, streaming is not comfortable, right? So I guess that's kind of fine. Gosh. Like... I got an idea. And then let's... Yeah, that'll do. Streaming's always kind of funny because I like suddenly start second guessing how I draw. Because usually when I start drawing something, I don't really know what I'm doing. Like even coming up with a pose, unless I know exactly, why is that not working? Unless I know exactly what pose I want to do, I'm kind of just bumbling around. Change this to the studio pen as well, because it wasn't even erasing. Sounds terrible. Which part? The not knowing how to draw anymore? Or like overthinking how to draw? That part is kind of weird. Yeah, definitely. But I think that's because in general, drawing is usually a very private process for me. So on one hand, I kind of appreciate getting out of the comfort zone and just, I don't know, seeing what happens. See, since I didn't plan ahead, I don't know what I want to do with this arm yet. I think for the other leg, I'll just go for, let's see, let's do that, put that there, and then this leg can, like, go here, I guess. Kind of like that. Something like that. I guess I could just be kind of basic and just have it like on the ground. Just like hand. You know, it's a start. I don't want to be too married to perfect anatomy anyway. If I can get it done and it doesn't look like a complete monstrosity, I feel like that's good enough. So what is that? What's that hand doing? Like, you would have to be leaning on something for this to work. So what's it leaning on? Is there a tree there? Is it a wall? Tell me your secrets, drawing. Is there any way for me to like see how many people are watching from OBS? I don't actually see that. Like I have the chat itself, but I don't have like a live counter or anything. Ma, 別にいいけど. I think going forward, I mean, like, the warm-up stream is obviously, you know, for warm-ups. But I think in the future, what I'd like to do is to kind of have something already mostly ready to go in terms of not so much free sketching for most of the stream, but I guess more like practicing inking, because I haven't done that in a while, so that's what I'm kind of interested in streaming at the moment and getting more practice with, because in the past I used to do a lot of Inkatobers and things, and I was working with like pretty much spot blacks, just mainly like illustrations with black and white, and like heavily relying on the, you know, the balance between black and white to make a good looking image. And I was doing that, I was used to it for a good while, and then I ended up working on some big projects and they were like color focused, so I feel like I kind of lost my my Inktober brain, so to speak. So I want to get it back because I want to make another black and white comic. You know what we should do? We should flip this. We should flip this. That's how I'll see if it's a monstrosity. It's a little weird. Alright, let me work at it on this side. It's like such a minor thing, but I love flipping the drawing just because suddenly you can see what you couldn't see on the other side. It's like, oh wow, I need to fix that. That's different. It's very helpful. Would recommend. So I think anatomically this area is like not correct. Should have started with like the S curve. Why is this eraser so small? Get bigger. There we go. Yes. Okay, so I think more like this, like that, and then there's the rib cage. So it kind of like folds in on itself a little bit, but like it does the S curve thing. This boy is not correct. He never has been. He never has been. That's why we love him. He is flawed. You know, I think that joke actually is from the same year from the last stream I did. It's a 2016 joke. I don't really consider myself to be like particularly like good at drawing hands, but I feel like I don't have too much of a difficult time ending up with hands that I like. And weirdly enough, I feel like this is somehow thanks to Masashi Kishimoto, the creator of Naruto, because I feel like I spent so much time looking at his art books and just like, I don't know, somehow absorbing the general shapes of how he draws hands. Specifically in like these positions. Like I just feel like I've seen Naruto's hand in a pose like this so many times. So it's like kind of one of the first hand poses I committed to memory. Just like boom. Okay, I'm starting to like some of the shapes that are coming out. Just need to adjust some of this a bit. A lot of artists are very good at starting off with a gesture curve. I feel like I'm not as good at that. I usually kind of have to like, I don't know, I feel like the whole process is like an ebb and flow for me. So it's like I start with something and then I just keep moving stuff around. It's like how this arm looked one way, but now I'm like kind of curving it like that. I couldn't really see that in my brain initially. I kind of had to like get something on the page first, and then I can kind of be like, oh, this would look better if the head was like further this way, and etc, etc. Ebb and flow, ebb and flow. I have to draw it wrong first. Exactly. Exactly. I do think artists that like make drawing look easy are so incredible. I do imagine that they also struggle at things, but like, yeah, I just look at them and I think, why is that so easy for you? How come you could just like make a pose right the first time? Clavicle here. A little more like that, something like that. Just give them like one piece curvy arms. That makes no sense. I guess I could just do the classic hand on head. It's a little more like that. That means I need to like change the relationship of these things to get it a little more like that, I suppose. Okay. Maybe a little more like that. And yeah, I consider the sketching process to be like sculpting more than drawing. Oh, well, shucks, I was gonna ink this, but then I remembered I don't have my inking brush. Dang. I guess we'll just try it with this brush, see what happens. Yo, real good to see a stream from you, man. Hope you've been well. I've been good, man. How about you? Been seeing your videos popping up. It's been a while. You doing all right? All right. I'm gonna try to embrace the everything not being completely pristineness. Don't need to fill in every line. Treat it like it's a manga page. God, that's so difficult. That's not bad. Because I'm right-handed, the character ends up a little bit more to the left on the screen, and this side's just not utilized at all. What brush is this? Studio pen? It's actually doing pretty well, all things considered. Yes, sir, been doing well. Family life, IT career and new doggo have been keeping me busy, but still finding small times to get a little drawing in here and there. Nice, man. IT. I've got thoughts about IT. I'm interested in getting further into IT, but I'm still kind of basic on my studies right now. But I'm happy things are going well for you. Ugh, there's a mosquito in here. The urge to just like follow it across the room, just destroy it is so strong. I'm looking right at it. I swear if it bites me tonight, I'm gonna lose it. Alright, here we go, folds. How do we folds? Am I gonna folds? I'm gonna fold trying to draw these folds. I mean, it's not crazy difficult. I think it's mainly just trying to figure out like the look that I want. And that's not quite it. I guess that's better-ish. Whatever, we'll just leave it. I like how manga artists will just like not even finish the lines, or they'll just do like that, like this here. I like that a lot. But I am not very well practiced in doing it myself. I think that angle is like not quite it. Probably because we need that there, I guess. And then the wrist is a little more like that or something. Kinda. Yeah, this is why when a drawing's important, I don't really try to just wing it with like the hand. I usually take a reference photo. See, I saw that video of yours looking into IT as a career, and it was super cool to see. For me, I went from college to Amazon worker to manager at GameStop before stumbling into an IT job. How did you stumble into an IT job? Yeah, career paths are fascinating. I don't really feel like I've had a career path. I guess one would argue that I have, but I guess because of like the caliber of the work, I don't really consider it that. Because I spent like 6 years and 5 years working at basically retail and at a museum. Not really like career stuff. The job itself was small, just make PCs, but I picked up the skills along the way, and that contract turned long term into my current career. It's back in 2017, so it's been some time. Yeah, true that. True that. 2017. It's gotten away from me. It used to just be 4 years ago. Actually, I think I just want to fill that in. Reference that, drop that in, drop that in. Yeah, something like that. It's one of my favorite spot black techniques. Just make an outline and draw some lines like crossing into it like that. Then just drop it in and then adjust. I think that's kind of weird, but ugh. Let's see. A little more like that, and then like that, I think. It's better-ish. It'll do. It will serve. Making the nails too long. Yeah, alright, close enough. This is one of those things where I could just do this very easily on paper. But the iPad, even with the paper-like screen protector on it, it's a little too slippery. So it takes a lot more effort to recreate the same sort of, how would you put it? The same sort of, I don't know, brevity behind the line, something like that. It's like the pencil goes and then it just stops when you stop. But the Apple Pencil kind of slides a little bit. Wound up with some very different line variation here. This was gonna go a lot differently. In my head, I was like, yeah, I'll just do like a bunch of drawings and then I'm just really locking in on this one. Go figure. Oops, it's the eraser. It's looking alright. It's looking pretty alright, I think. It's looking pretty okay. My leg's starting to fall asleep. A lot of the songs that are playing on this playlist I've used in vlogs. And I can always pinpoint like exactly what moment I used it in. It's like the song has become part of the memory in post. So every time I hear that song, I think of Sapporo, Japan. And I also think of Bethesda, Maryland, because I used it in those videos. Bro, oh my god, I can't feel my left leg. I got the leg static. Ooh, that's terrible. Oh, it feels so weird. Oh, can't do that. That line's not closed. There we go. Alright, and then for this part, I guess we'll... Let's see. Just give him one of these. Leave that part open. This is always one of the interesting parts. It's deciding if I want to kind of work the render in a way that keeps this part, or if I just want to just black it all out. Just black out. More like that. I think in this case I'd like a little indication of the leg. So I guess I'll do like a little, this thing here, basically. Add some lines for a little bit of intrigue. Completely agree on the paper-like and paper-to-pencil difference. That was a learning curve for me as well. Oh, it's so annoying because ultimately I stick to the iPad because it's easy to make changes, but I always just wish it was a sheet of paper, like an actual sheet of paper and an actual pencil, and I could just like rewind time and hit like the go back button in real life. But we're not there yet. Maybe someday there will be like the iPaper. Should I do this curve? I guess just like that. I'm just gonna leave it. Something like that for this one. Oh, forgot to plug in my computer. Bro is literally dying. Can't stream without plugging in power because the computer is powering the camera and the iPad, because both of them draw power from it. Ew. Alright, let's do this then. Like that. It's like kind of an improvement. I feel like I just need to upgrade my hatch game. Oops. Like that a bit better. Yeah, I feel like the whole spot black thing was a bit easier working with real ink versus doing it digitally. But I think it's just a mindset thing. Oh, you know, it's kind of reminding me of like, I think in Bleach, Type Kubo did a lot of hatching like this here. Since the characters wore so much black. Should I make the sleeves black then? Just for... No, we're not gonna worry about it. Maybe this will look fine, all black. It's alright. It's aight. Just give him one of these. So apologies for how much I spin the canvas. You would think I'm a DJ with how much I just like rotate. Part of that's so I can get the right movement of my wrist, because on the iPad I'm like way more prone to repetitive strain injury. So rather than doing like this number, like making the lines towards me, I try to like go outwards. So that's why I end up spinning the canvas a lot to orient it so I can like draw with my arm a little bit more instead of that tendon. Fixing the line variation here because it was bugging me. Just a smidge, just a little bit. Oh yeah. Now I remember why this doesn't look like my character, my avatar. Forgot the bottom lashes. And since I'm in my 30s, I get this now. This part, that's important. That's very important. I spent a lot of today just gathering these songs. Maybe like that. Like that. I kind of see, let's see. Yeah, I thought so. I don't usually get this right the first time, and when you're drawing the head, you gotta make sure there's room for the brain. So like, here's the face, then here's the side, but we need a little more, smidge more in the back to really round it out. Oops. In cases like this, one thing I like to do is just use the select tool and just kind of drag it back. It's kind of a cool effect though. It looks like, kind of looks like a crack. It's symbolic. I did that as a joke, but now I'm contemplating leaving it in. Oh, it's kind of intriguing. It's like too big. A little more like that, and let's raise this since we're here. This is the other problem. This is the problem with digital. It's like more forgiving, but because of that, I feel compelled to spend more time fixing things that I might have just ignored otherwise. It's like, is this refinement necessary? No. Does it feel good doing it? Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, so I think what I'm hoping to get a better handle on is using the iPad and digital brushes to make lines that are a little more, like a little less like this and a little more like that, if that makes sense. Like that sharp sort of taper. I don't know how you describe it really, but like how G pens work a little more so. But it's a little harder to do just because of the nature of digital pens and things like how far you're zoomed in or zoomed out. And I kind of feel like precision is weirdly important. It's like if you're too far out, you end up with a line that's a little sloppy and too thick like this. Instead of it looking a little more deliberate, in my opinion. Let's see if I can sort of like that instead. See, that's not perfect, but that's better to me. Like I like this better than how it was. I don't even want to draw shoes. I just put myself in like Fairly Odd Parents shoes, where it's just like the pants and the shoes are one. Wait, this one's in front, so I should do this one first. Let's see. Yikes. Something like, nope. Almost. A little more like that, I think. Yeah, it's like this taper here. When the taper ends up too thick, I feel like it detracts from the style that I'm trying to accomplish. This never gets any easier. Whatever, just leave it like that. my brain see 3D, see the shoe in 3D. Moody. It's not bad, but it's not like, it's definitely not good. Okay, so this needs to move down entirely. If I just fill that in. It's fine. Tight. I just don't ever want to draw a shoe unless I have the actual of said shoe as a reference in front of me. I'll just hit it with this number. Jeez, it's hard to keep that line in place. Water break. Mute the mic for a second so you don't have to hear me drink. There we go. Ugh, throat tingle. Yeah, Epidemic Sounds has a lot of good songs on it, which is where all of these are from. It also has a lot of not so good songs that I spent today listening to. Like a lot of the instrumental stuff is like great. A lot of the vocals are kind of hit or miss. I'll just black that out. It's a little weird. I guess I'll give it like some kind of definition. Like this. Oops. Like a lot of these lines got eaten. Oh, because this one's not closed, that's why. Yep. Ugh. I need to cough real. Okay, back. It's alright. I feel like there are parts of it that kind of came out how I was imagining it. But then other parts I feel like the result was not within like the ballpark of what I wanted to get. Like I feel like my favorite part is literally this area here. I like some of the folds happening like around here. I like that. Face is okay. Anyway. I had in my head that I wanted to draw the Sonic Adventure 2 Sonic pose. I was gonna make it into like a full color drawing, like how I do the thumbnails for videos with my little purple me. But since I don't have my brush that I use for that, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that, but maybe I'll still try sketching it out. Pull it up first. Sonic Adventure 2 pose. Yeah, that's the one. Let's give it a go. I like how this came out. Thank you, Amanda. Are you waving goodbye now? Are you going to bed? Amanda, are you going to bed now? Or are you off to do more homework? Hello? Ah, there we go. All right. Try the block strategy this time. The box strategy. Ooh, yeah, this is kind of hard already. It literally just started. I'm so tired of this cough. Okay, I see where the difficulty of this pose mainly comes from. It's that you have to get the right arm low enough that it crosses under the left leg. Ooh, that's kind of tricky. Could probably lower the head more. Okay, I'm kind of getting it. Let's draw this one through here, so it's more like this, I guess. This pose is so weird because I kind of think it looks strange when Sonic does it, and I think it looks cooler when characters with people anatomy do it. Ew. murmuring words. Pretty cool, man. Hey, thanks. Appreciate that. Drawing's hard. I always feel like anything cool is like something I accomplished in spite of drawing being hard, which is kind of nice in a way. I feel like I'm retreading similar ground with these poses because they're both curving the same way. Just as well. Get that wrinkle exactly how I want it to look. That's okay-ish. There needs to be more of a twist happening here, but I'm not 100% sure how the shirt would actually look at that level of twist. Like the energy is going like that, kind of, but drawing ability is limited by how much I can see 3D in my brain. Just like not a substantial amount. bit like that. It's kind of right. Right. Right arm goes down. The curves or the folds do like a wraparound thing. Kind of like that, I guess. Whatever, it doesn't have to be perfect. Oy, there goes my left leg again. If only I had a couch. So if the arc is here, that should be more like that. Drawing fingers in perspective is always a wild ride. Especially when you want them to be stylized, but not look like gloves or something. It's like, I don't think drawing hands themselves are that difficult, but I feel like the stylization of hands is kind of difficult. Especially when you're playing with foreshortening. Things get kind of crazy. It's the right hand, right? No, I'll just move on from that for now. Stand like that or something. And yeah, that kind of helps. Gosh, I really have to keep reminding myself this isn't supposed to be like a finished line art, but it's more like a line art sketch. That is so hard to commit to. Chunky thumb. That joint's not correct. Let's be like that. Something like that. Yeah, like that. Ish. What's happening here? What is this? Oh gosh. All right. Do it. Embrace the chicken scratch. It's honestly an improvement. God, it's like figuring out which part to thicken, which part to convex versus concave. It's like so important to the impression of it looking correct. Like none of it's correct. It's not a real hand. But it needs to feel correct, or I guess plausible. And that's what we aim for. Jeez, I'm not sure how I'm gonna do this. Ugh, big chunky nail. These are literally like Dragon Ball Z fingers. Hmm. Oops. Let's see here. That would be more like that, but it's a shirt, so that's fine. Alright, do that like that. Hit this with this again. These are like the pre-time skip Zorro pants. Let's give that a go. Two should be just a little more control, like these areas. Wait, that like, that wasn't supposed to happen. No, it's not closed here, that's why. Oh my god. What have you done? It's not closed here. So picky, man. Well, I guess I'll call it quits after I decide I'm done working on this one. Don't want to mess up my sleep schedule too much. Where I am, it's 1:25 a.m. eyebrow might have come out a little too blocky there. That's more forehead than I've ever had. So does that need to come in or does that need to go out? It's a very thick neck. On the right layer. Yes, yes I am. What an upset. Usually when I ask that question, I am in fact not on the right layer. Okay, I see where this is going like a little bit awry. Because of that angle. The top of the head should be receding in space. That's why I feel like it's off model. Looks more like Huey. I think it's giving Huey from the Boondocks. Let's cut it back to like here-ish. I think what's happened here is that I had like one specific type of proportion in mind, and I ended up with something a little more towards realism. but the face is like the cartoonier style I was thinking of. And now I've just got like this weird mix. This. Let's move the head down further. Yep. Helps a bit. Ugh. Let's flip this prick around. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's kind of weird. Let's see what happens if I fill in the blacks. It's not quite direct. Draw a line through. And it's like that. Okay, and then if we follow this around, it should be more like that, I guess. He gets tired of looking at face, goes back to hands. Ugh. Is that the full playlist then? I guess it was. Means I've been going at it for like 2 hours and 14 minutes. Looks like at the moment it's just me. That's cool. Just vibing. Just vibing. That eye is wrong. It's like I skipped a lot of the prep work I would normally do to make sure I got it right, but let's go ahead and wrap this up, I guess. If I leave this one mostly black, that's fine. Realistically, I would probably go back and redo the head if I was actually using this for something. I is still wrong. Squeeze the head in. That like kind of helped, but didn't really fix it. I guess I could just raise this one. Squinting at it really hard. The harder you squint, the more clairvoyance you have. Still feel like the tongue needs to be out. Just so you know it's serious. Okay, this is gonna break this, but I just want to see what it looks like with a bigger head. Oh, it's alright. Was a welcome exercise. Alright, well, hey, not bad for a test stream. Got out 2 sketch drawings. Everything was working, so that's good. Looks like 17 people tuned in. Cool. Honestly, I expected like 2 tops. 17, not bad. Alright, well, if you're... I'm alone right now, but if you're watching this in the future or like skimming it or something, thanks for dropping in. I plan on doing more of these. And might do one tomorrow. Depends if I can get the situation sorted with my brushes, because... yikes. If I lost all my brushes, I'm kind of cooked for a bit. But anyway, thanks for stopping by. Catch you later.